Looks like mic is on. Stream quality is good. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Weaponized Autism. Yes, I am fully aware that we are 3 hours ahead of our normal start time. And all I can say is, I'm going to have company over at about 4:30, and I would just rather do this now as opposed to skipping a day. Kaysen is not here at the moment. He will be here later on in the stream, but for the time being, it is just I, your leader in Autism. So, before we get started, we gotta talk about my my upcoming upload schedule. I cannot remember if I mentioned it in the last stream, but I had initially decided or initially issued a personal challenge to myself to at least try to play one RPG game per month. And upon putting further thought into it, I realized that would create an unnecessary rush to hit a deadline, rush to hit a mark for my channel. And twice now this year, I have run into extreme burnout from just this mindset of trying to keep content going, just play, upload. And I originally wanted to play longer games, which would require less frequent uploads. And that was my original plan for the year. And then we had the whole fiasco with the Twilight Princess playthrough. And so that became a clusterfuck of epic proportions that just kind of fizzled me out. So I think moving forward, it's going to be the upload frequency is going to become inconsistent, and at times it might feel infrequent, and when it does feel infrequent, it's because I'm playing a very long game, more than likely a JRPG from the SNES or PS1 era. It all just depends. Right now, I'm just kind of tossing out what I'm just kind of putting things into the thought bubble, into the thought void, and just kind of whatever idea crosses my mind. If I gotta pull it out of my ass, I gotta pull it out of my ass. So be it. Preferably not on camera, because I'm pretty sure that's a TOS violation. But, with that being said, we are now going to get the stream underway, and we are going to begin with a video from Andrew Kahn, a video entitled, "We're Struggling." Before we do, I want to make sure I have it set to just keep it on 480p for the sake of the stream. And with that out of the way, let's get into it.
Daily reminder, you get to define what masculinity and femininity are for yourself.
Literally no. Literally no, you don't. There are actual textbook definitions of masculinity and femininity. You fit at least one of those categories. I'm not going to say which one, but we have eyes. We can tell.
Don't let society dictate your gender expression.
That is the behavior of somebody who learned how to function, who learned how to communicate purely from growing up with anime. And I say this as someone who loves anime. That's cringe. Stop it.
Shit! We ain't doing alright, okay? Here in the U.S. of the A's, we ain't doing alright, okay? We got my man over here dressed up like a kitten and eating hot dogs just for the shape of them. You know what I'm talking about? Shnimnanaya. Thank you very much. You look like you stink or something. I don't know what it is about you, but I don't like it.
Looks like he stinks. Yeah, he probably does. Andrew, he probably does. He looks like the kind of person who unironically falls for that whole like odor maxing or pheromone maxing bullshit. You know, it's like why haven't you taken a bath or a shower in like 7 weeks? I'm pheromone maxing. It's like, no, you're just being nasty as fuck.
I don't know if it's the kitten ears or the tail or whatever this is. I don't like it. I don't care not too much for it. You got a whole beard on and a tail. Something ain't right there, Bubby. Something ain't right there, Bubby. Talking about masculinity with a tail on.
And kitten ears and wearing a mini skirt. I mean, I try not to judge, and I'm just going to keep it at that.
With a tail on. We ain't doing alright. We are not doing okay. We're struggling.
You know, the political...
Alrighty. Next up we have one of the rarest forms of upload from Razor Fist. A short. This man uploads shorts about as infrequently as I do. And this is entitled The Hardest Video I've Ever Done. So this will be interesting. I may or may not have seen this already on his Twitter.
You know, the political right in this country.
Oh, hold up. Also, I gotta say, major W for the Cobra poster in the back.
You know, the political right in this country has been thick with atmosphere the last 3 months, ever since the death of Charlie Kirk. Lots of implication, accusation, turning point officials with puckle guns tucked in their sweatpants, Egyptian flights, and so forth. And in all this, something has been weighing heavy on my chest like a fat sleeping girlfriend, and I desperately feel the need now to clear the air.
Uh-oh. Hold up.
And speak my truth. So here goes. Watashi wa okina izreiru.
Alright, sorry. I didn't realize how how badly cropped the thing is, so let me try to and we'll just adjust that for the next video. So if you don't know what he is talking about, since Charlie Kirk's assassination, there has been an entire faction of, you want to talk about weaponized autism, there has been an entire faction in American conservatives, in American conservatism, spearheaded by fake conservatives like Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson, and the conspiracy theories they have been floating around surrounding the death of Charlie Kirk has been nothing short of vile, and they're not doing it because they genuinely want to solve the mystery of who killed Charlie Kirk. We know who killed Charlie Kirk. That person is currently on trial because his parents turned him in to local law enforcement. So we already know who Charlie Kirk, but of course there are conspiracy theorists or professional click farmers masquerading as conspiracy theorists who are grifting off of his death and making the rest of the right look bad in the process, which go figure. There isn't a single party, there isn't a single tragedy that grifters will not show up to capitalize off of. So, I suppose Razor Fist is now adding to the... I've seen a number of people accuse others, such as... I've seen a number of these faux conservatives, let's call them faux because they're faux conservative. I've seen a number of these faux conservatives call anybody who questions their narrative to be part of the conspiracy, which is always the biggest red flag that they're talking out of the hole in their ass. So I guess Razor Fist is about to completely shit all over them. I did in fact see this on Twitter. So back it up. Let's let Razor do it.
私は大きなイスラエル陰謀の一部ではないが
I am not a part of the vast Israeli conspiracy.
実際には
I am in fact a member of the vast Japanese conspiracy.
大きな日本陰謀のメンバーであるカンディス・オーン
The Egyptian plane flights mentioned by Candace Owens were, in
が
fact,
臨居したエジプトの国民は真実には日本の
Japanese kamikaze flights.
神風国民であった。それがおそらく
Which I suppose explains why they blew up her credibility.
彼女の信憑性が爆発した
I mean, she does a pretty good job of doing that every time she opens her mouth.
理由を説明するのであろう。私は
I have not regularly spoken Japanese in many years,
長年日本語を定期的に話していないので
so some of this may in fact be incorrect.
この中のいくらかは間違っていると確信している。紫
Purple monkey dishwasher.
さる栄きズボン
Pants on head.
を頭にかぶる女性
The female orgasm is fictitious. I know I've already seen this, but that one gets me every time.
のオルガズムは仮想の存在である。Well,
Hold up, because I want to play that again, completely uninterrupted. Alright, Razor. Take it away a second time.
私は大きなイスラエル陰謀の一部ではないが、実際には大きな日本陰謀のメンバーであるカンディス・オーエンズが臨居したエジプトの国民は、真実には日本の神風国民であった。それがおそらく彼女の信憑性が爆発した理由を説明するのであろう。私は長年日本語を定期的に話していないので、この中のいくらかは間違っていると確信している。紫さる栄きズボンを頭にかぶる女性のオルガズムは仮想の存在である。Well, I'm a little rusty on my Japanese. I might have gotten some of that wrong, but that felt right. All right.
Oh, that felt liberating, did it not? Alright, let me recrop this so it doesn't look like an eyesore that... Fuck. Of course I clicked on the wrong one. Let's try this again. So it doesn't look like such an eyesore that would make Helen Keller cringe. try this again. There we go. There, now it actually looks right. Alright. So our next video is it's another video from Strider HD. A miscasting parody for Batman Forever, except this one is Batman for Never. I am interested to see how this works out. But I'm pretty sure that's Jim Carrey in place of Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
All I can think about every second of the day.
Is that Macaulay Culkin as Robin?
Is getting Two-Face.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
Broken wings mend in time.
Okay. That music might actually get us claimed, so
You can't understand.
just to play it safe.
Yes, they were. We're the same. We can do this together. Weasel. I mean, Robin.
Wait. What? Damn it, figure out what you're doing. Pauly Shore is Batman, come on.
Together. Weasel. I mean, Robin.
Oh my lord. Not Pauly Shore. I will admit, I've never seen a single Pauly Shore movie, but I used to have a DVD, and I'm, for the life of me, blanking on which one it was. It was probably Dodgeball. I'm leaning hard towards Dodgeball. That had an advertisement for a movie called Pauly Shore is Dead. And I'm leaning towards Dodgeball because the advertisement showed him in gym clothes getting railroaded by a bunch of dodgeballs. So if anybody has seen any Pauly Shore movies, if they are any good, let me know. Just to be safe, I'm turning the music completely off. I thought so. Now, is it Home Alone Macaulay Culkin? Or is it Good Son Macaulay Culkin? That's the real question here. I thought that was Jim Carrey as Two-Face. Honestly, if they let him go really dark with it, he could actually make a decent Two-Face. If it was like number 23 Jim Carrey. I thought that sounded like I thought that sounded like Nicolas Cage earlier, but the thumbnail is literally him as the Riddler in the Jim Carrey getup, so Leslie Nielsen as Commissioner Gordon. You know what? If there was ever a man who could clean up Gotham City, it's without Batman, with or without Batman's help, it's Leslie Nielsen. Dick Van Dyke as Alfred. That's a stretch even for a parody. I have no idea who Fran Drescher is. So, if anybody knows anything she was in, oh, how nice of the bat signal to the bat symbol to just disappear from the window. Whoopi Goldberg is Catwoman. There's a very obvious joke that I'm not going to make. Betty White playing... Was it Drew Barrymore that played Sugar in the movie? Oh, Lord. B. Arthur as Spice. That's the first time. This is the first time I'm actually realizing that Two-Face's henchwomen in the movie were later named Sugar and Spice. Chris. Oh. Chris Farley is Bane. Really? I'm sorry, what the farm fresh fuck? I mean, David Hasselhoff as Aquaman actually kinda makes sense. I mean, why not? Hasselhoff is... Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Don't mind me, just checking what's next on the itinerary. I did not memorize what all I had planned before I started the stream. And I probably should have. But, so we have that. Interesting combo. Oh, another parody AI, Dude of Steel. I did not save that for the stream. Probably do that next time. Well, on the next reaction stream.
This TikToker was just humiliated in court after it seems like she was caught lying, as...
After it seems like, Atozi, we covered this chick from an Angry Cops video previously. She most definitely got caught lying, fucking.
The woman known as the TikTok DoorDash driver, she went from telling the internet that she was a victim to standing in front of a judge on felony charges. And unfortunately, instead of being seen as a victim now...
Oh no! That's terrible! What? That's just terrible! What happened? Oh no!
Now, the DoorDash girl is kind of coming across like a joke.
Beyond her TikTok account, this court appearance is our first look at the Oswego DoorDash driver fired for posting video of a naked customer, 23-year-old Olivia Henderson, arraigned this morning on charges of disseminating unlawful surveillance. Henderson's accused of recording and posting video of a customer taken through his front door.
Why does this anchor sound like she's on the verge of tears for no reason whatsoever? Unless she has the same thing that RFK Jr. has, in which case now I'm an insensitive twat. So what else is new?
As he lay drunkenly unconscious on his couch in October, she was accusing him of called police, who in turn arrested her. Has got national attention on social media. Henderson's back in court after the new year.
Like, dude, how do you go from delivering Wendy's to potentially serving prison time? How does one TikTok spiral into a whole legal saga? Because somehow, this is exactly what happened to 23-year-old Olivia Henderson.
A lifetime of being raised on social media and being told that men are victimizers even when they're not trying to be. And being so insecure about yourself and having such egregious, unresolved daddy issues that you have to take it out on other men who don't deserve it instead of going to fucking therapy. At least those are my theories.
And in Oswego, New York. So let's go all the way back to the start, because the details matter here, especially now that everything she originally claimed seems like is going up in smoke. Because it seems like there is a whole lot of evidence that's coming out now. So on October 12th, Olivia was out doing DoorDash, and she gets an order. The customer tells her to leave the food at the front door, and that's very important to note, because that's key to the story. She drives over, walks up to the house, and this is where she decides to take the story into a direction that makes, my brain itch. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why she would ever do this. So instead of leaving the food
for attention and TikTok clout
where she's supposed to, she takes her phone and starts recording through the doorway. And in the TikTok that she posted right after this, she said the front door was wide open. And that's where the customer was lying on the couch, exposed right in her line of sight.
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on. And they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door.
The lights were on, but nobody was home because he was unconscious and you were on an overdose of retard pills, which you still are.
With their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me.
She made it sound like he was basically staging himself nude for her arrival. And in this video, and literally every one after that she posted, she's emotional and telling millions of viewers that this man harassed her by showing himself on purpose. And of course, TikTok reacts exactly how you would expect. You have outrage, sympathy, stitches, duets. It was really all over the place. An original video rockets all the way up to 30 million views. And people start either calling her brave or calling her a liar. And once her video blew up, Olivia went full speed into the victim narrative. She posted follow-ups saying
Of course she did, because we've learned nothing from Amber Heard. Literally nothing.
TikTok deleted her video to silence her. She claims that DoorDash fired her for reporting what happened, and she said that the police were not helping her.
But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting, because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim.
I think Filthy Frank said it best.
How does the inside of your colon smell? Because you're pretty fucking far up there.
No, you are not the victim. And to anyone who was getting up in arms in her favor over this, go back and re-examine Duke LaCrosse and Amber Heard and understand that you're fucking retarded.
Right? Is this making sense to anybody?
She essentially framed it all as this system is working against a woman who simply spoke up. The problem is, though, the system was actually working just fine. It seems like, at least, just not in her favor, because the Oswego Police Department didn't take her claim lightly. They opened a full investigation and talked to the customer. They analyzed the house and even looked at the security cameras. And allegedly, they have ring footage, which is where this gets really interesting, to put it lightly. Because from that alleged footage, the cops say that the customer wasn't exposed to Olivia. He was completely unconscious, passed out drunk on his couch after a night out. So this is where the part comes that turns us from a misunderstanding to, wait, this is a crime. Because police say the door wasn't wide open like she claimed, because there's alleged ring video footage reportedly showing her opening the door. And I still cannot wrap my head around why she would ever do that, because what do you mean she opened the guy's door, recorded him semi-naked, and then posted it online and thought, hey, this is a great idea, I'm totally gonna make myself a victim and get away with this.
The problem is you're trying to put logic into the illogical. You're trying to think logically, but you're dealing with a retard who does not understand the concept of logic in general. Nobody with a properly functioning brain. I can't even say that because I don't have a properly functioning brain, and even I wouldn't be stupid enough to do this. Nobody with an IQ north of 9, let's just say that one. Nobody with an IQ north of 9 would be stupid enough to see the ring camera, see the closed front door, and still walk inside, record an unconscious man, and then try to frame him as a perpetrator of sexual assault. But this person did not think within the realm of logics and reason because she's retarded.
Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir.
It literally is that fucking simple.
It doesn't make sense. Why would you ever do that to someone, let alone to yourself, because you know that's a crime? Now, obviously, this detail changes the entire case, because then she allegedly didn't walk up to an exposed man. She allegedly walked up to a closed door, opened it herself, saw a guy who wasn't conscious, and then pulled up her phone and recorded his naked body and posted it to the internet for everyone to see for, I guess, attention. Like, seriously? Hello? How do you even defend that? Your Honor, the lighting made it look open. Like, it doesn't make sense. At this point, police are like, okay, not only is this not harassment, but we might actually have a crime on her end. Because in New York, the law is pretty clear that a person inside their home has a reasonable expectation of privacy. And recording them without their consent, especially in an intimate or vulnerable state, is illegal. Duh.
Rare New York W.
But posting that footage is also illegal. So she didn't just break some DoorDash rules, she broke the laws that exist, specifically to stop people from doing exactly what she did. I guess this is just the first time it was done in a DoorDash context. But fast forward to November 14th. This is when Olivia gets arrested, and not for what she claimed. She's charged with second-degree unlawful surveillance and first-degree dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image. Both are apparently Class C felonies.
I still say she should have been charged with trespassing or breaking and entering.
Each carrying up to 4 years in prison. So yes, the math is still correct. 8 years in total, worst case scenario. So 8 years for a TikTok that she filmed, edited, and posted herself. Now, will she get the max sentence for this? Highly unlikely. But I also really wonder if these people ever stop and take a look at the footage they're posting and go, I wonder what could go wrong with this. Because I'm still kind of caught up on the fact of like how she thought posting this for millions of people to see was a good idea. So now we have the
doesn't matter. Don't think. Fuck logic. Logic is toxic. That's for toxic masculinity. We have to get rid of that. We have to not think. We have to go by our feelings. Thinking is for the white man. Is probably what she's thinking, or she's just so fucking stupid that she has the foresight of a goldfish. I mean, either one is a perfectly logical explanation. I've already said I've already said clicks, TikTok clout, internet exposure. Look at me, satiate my victim complex, and y'all women wonder why men are checking out of the dating scene. Because of crazy bitches like this.
update. On December 4th, she has her arraignment. So she shows up to the Oswego City Court, and yes, the vibe shift was pretty insane here.
The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after her now-deleted video causing this controversy. Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, Henderson claimed she was dropping off a food order when through the customer's door, saw him on the couch, naked. After posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police.
Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true.
Investigators determined the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong. But he found out lewd images of him were published for thousands of TikTok users to see. So police criminally charged Henderson with 2 counts related to unlawful surveillance. Court documents accuse her of recording, quote, intimate parts without consent when he had a reasonable expectation of privacy.
And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much.
For as talkative as she's been on TikTok until now, she had nothing to say while leaving the courthouse.
Livy, do you want to say anything about what happens?
No, she doesn't, because she's caught. And she knows she's caught. She's caught. She knows she got caught lying. And now she has to keep fooling herself and telling herself that she still is the victim. Which she is a victim of her own stupidity.
You are filled up on fuck up fuel.
It's the same person who had no problems telling millions of strangers about what happened in multiple videos, but suddenly, when reporters ask her questions in person, she has nothing to say. Her lawyer waives the reading of the charges and enters a non-guilty plea. The judge then lets her go without bail. But the moment she steps outside of the courthouse, it became crystal clear that the energy has completely flipped. Her dad lifts his coat over her face as they walk to the car. So she went from telling her side of the story to millions of people on TikTok to not wanting to address it anymore. And her lawyer later released a statement saying because the case is viral, she's gotten harassed and that they take defending clients seriously. And look, harassment is never okay. But the statement wasn't saying that she was innocent. Basically, it wasn't a denial, but more like, hey, please calm down, she still has the right to a lawyer. And obviously that's true. But I also feel like that's not really the statement you release when, the evidence isn't really lining up in your favor. And speaking of evidence, the police report said there was no SA. The man never interacted with her. He never even woke up. It was Olivia who allegedly walked up, allegedly opened the door, saw an unconscious man, filmed and posted it, and then built an entire narrative around it that the police say never happened. And then,
with all the bullshit narratives a lot of these people come up with, it's a wonder they don't become novelists or professional screenwriters. Because, why don't you channel that ability into something actually productive and you could actually make a career out of it, but instead you're ruining your entire life for internet clout, which is the most, I probably said this before, is the most useless thing on the face of the earth. Raul Julia's bison dollars from the Street Fighter movie from 1994 have more tangible value than internet clout.
Then she doubled down, and she accused DoorDash of firing her for speaking her truth. Except DoorDash said posting a video of a customer inside of their home is a massive violation of the company policy. They didn't deactivate her for reporting harassment. They deactivated her because she put someone's private moment on display for the whole internet. So,
Oh shit!
Exposed, 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 exposed.
Literally right there. Hold up, let me go back to that.
They deactivated her because she put someone's private moment on display for the whole internet. So, they were home.
However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigated. We've also ensured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings.
Is a massive violation of the company policy. They didn't deactivate her for reporting harassment. They deactivated her because she put someone's private moment on display for the whole internet. So it makes sense, and honestly, what else are they supposed to do? But our next court date is scheduled for January, and at this point, the whole situation could go a few different ways. The DA could offer a plea deal, they could take her to trial, she could get probation, she could get jail time. But here's my guess of what happens next. So the DA could take this all the way to trial, but honestly, it kind of feels unlikely. Most cases like this end up in some sort of plea deal, especially when the evidence is clear and the defendant's a first timer. If she owns up to what happened, she might actually walk away with just probation. Maybe community service, maybe mandatory counseling. But if she tries to fight this, and let's say the ring footage is as solid as what the police say, jail time is very possible. Class C felonies are no joke, even though the TikToks that caused them could be. So essentially,
what do you think's the over and under that she still maintains her bullshit narrative and actually tries to fight this in open court?
This entire case just hinges on the alleged ring footage that the police claim to have, and I guess how much you actually see in this footage. But no matter what the court decides, her reputation is pretty much set in stone, as she's now kind of known as the TikTok DoorDash driver who filmed a passed out naked guy inside of his own house and then allegedly lied about it on TikTok. And the sad part is, this entire thing was avoidable. All of it. If she just, followed the instructions of leaving the food at the door and going back to her car and just continuing with her orders. Like, what's going on here? Why did you do all this to yourself? And to him. But obviously she didn't do that. Instead, she allegedly opened the door, recorded a person without their consent, claimed that she was the victim, and posted the proof of her own crimes to a platform famous for forensic level screenshot detectives.
Videotaping our own crimes was the smartest decision we ever made.
And it's safe to say this is just influencer brain rot in its final stage. So I guess we just gotta wait around and see what happens in January. But if you haven't checked out GamerSubs yet, I would heavily recommend going to gamersubs.gg/Atozy because they have some of the best lemonade and lemonade adjacent flavors. Because they're hands down one of the best powdered beverages on the market right now with a whole range of flavors, ranging from the standard. My favorite is currently the lemonade. I feel like I've been chilling the lemonade every single time I talk about GamerSubs, but I am literally drinking it right now because it really just is that good. And it's sugar-free, so that's always a bonus. And Gary decided to say what's up as well. But if lemonade isn't your thing, you see, I keep ordering all the lemonade adjacent ones because I really like lemonade. But we got BBL, which is blueberry lemonade. We got like a pineapple one, which is also good. I order the ones that are caffeine-free. Wait, I don't know if it will focus. I already have way too much caffeine every day, so I order the caffeine-free one. But if you don't believe me that it's the best powdered drink on the market, you can literally try it for free, as they do send out these free sample packs for free. You don't have to enter any credit card details, free shipping, it's free. And if you do enjoy the samples, feel free to use code ATOZY if you come back and buy a tub, because one of these tubs is about 100 servings. And all you need is 2 of these tiny spoonfuls to fill this entire thing for flavor. Or obviously you need water as well. Gamersubs.gg/Atozy.
Okay, what in the cinnamon challenge?
To get yourself some GamerSubs or maybe a loved one as a nice little Christmas present. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. This DoorDasher is now facing up to 8 years in prison as she was just caught spraying an unknown substance onto a customer's order on their doorstep in front of their Ring camera.
What is it with DoorDash drivers not paying attention to the location of the fucking Ring cameras? Like, did you people just huff glue when you were kids? Oh. God dang. How many whippets did you people do in college?
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Like, what are you thinking? So essentially, this DoorDash delivery turned into a potential felony case after a driver allegedly pepper sprayed a customer's food, made a couple sick, and then told police that she was just trying to scare off a spider.
Oh, blue hair. Of course it's a blue hair.
What? Why? Why would you do that? I need to stop ordering delivery, apparently, because what do you mean she's pepper spraying the food?
You shouldn't order delivery anyway because it's too fucking expensive. It literally costs less money to just get in your car, expend the gas needed to drive to the place, pick up your food, and then expend the gas needed to drive yourself back home. It literally costs less money. The prices that Uber Eats and DoorDash charge you for the delivery are bullshit.
And somehow, unbelievably, this is the second DoorDash driver I've had to cover this month. I mean, the other case, the guy just had a semi-nude video of him posted online. This couple, they got poisoned. I guess we're just cooked either way. Or, I mean, the first one could be avoidable. Don't pass out naked and order DoorDash, I guess. But also, allegedly, she opened the door. So, yeah, you should be able to do that in your own house if you want to. The second one, though, there's no excuse for that. There's not so much of an excuse for the first one. But still, the second one, specifically, is completely unavoidable for the consumer. Shame on both the drivers, though. But either way, on December 7th, Mark Carden and his wife ordered Arby's late night in northern Vanderburgh County, Indiana. And this was not a super strange order, just a normal late night food delivery, the kind millions of people order pretty much every single day without thinking twice about it. The DoorDash driver then arrived, set the food down, and took the required photo. After taking the photo, the driver, who has now been identified as Courtney Stevenson, is seen on doorbell camera footage pepper spraying the bag, or at least is spraying a aerosol substance seen on door. After taking the photo, the driver, who has now been identified as Courtney Stevenson.
That is the face of another person with severely unresolved daddy issues. That really, really is.
Stevenson is seen on doorbell camera footage pepper spraying the bag, or at least is spraying a aerosol substance directly onto the food bag. And one of the weirdest parts to me about all of this is how calm she is while she's doing it. It's almost like she fully made up her mind to do that before she even got to the door. She then sprays it for several seconds and then walks away. And shortly after the delivery, Mark's wife took a few bites of her food and almost immediately began choking, gasping for air and vomiting. She experienced intense burning in her mouth, throat, nose, and stomach. So this wasn't some like mild pain or food poisoning that crept in later. This was an immediate physical reaction that seemed like something chemical. Mark checked the bag and noticed it had something on it. That alone is scary. Food bags are not supposed to have some sort of unknown liquid on it. So he did what most people wouldn't even think to do unless something felt seriously wrong. He looked at the doorbell footage.
A DoorDash delivery woman drops off a bag of food and takes a photo to document the delivery. So far, so good. The food was delivered to homeowner Mark Hardin's front door in Evansville, Indiana. Then, something happened to his wife, Mandy.
She started eating and she started coughing and gasping. The next thing I know that she's gagging enough that it's made her throw up. And I come in here and I noticed that there was some type of spray on the bag. And that's when I went back and watched the footage from my doorbell camera and realized that the food had been tampered with.
When Cardin watched the footage, he noticed that after the driver snapped the photo, she sprayed something that he believes is pepper spray right on the bag.
Wow, yeah. So at that point, this stopped being a weird delivery and became a criminal investigation.
Why? I mean, I realize I've been explaining why this whole time, because these people are fucking stupid. But still, I mean, that question's just going to... No, you know what? I'm going to put this on the stream. I have no idea. You know what? Instead of trying to do this blind... There.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's try that. Let's put...
No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I escaped!
Moving on. Whew. So. Ugh. Just from the way Atozi's face looks in this image, I can't tell if I can't tell if he looks like he's high or if he looks like he's coming.
The video was turned into the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office, who identified the driver as Courtney Stevenson. Stevenson is a Kentucky resident who told authorities that she's been staying with her father in Indiana and was doing DoorDash deliveries during her visit. When detectives contacted her, Stevenson did not deny spraying something. Instead, she claimed that she was pepper spraying a spider. Yeah, okay, sure. That doesn't make sense. But real quick, before the year wraps up, it's probably a good time to talk about something nobody thinks about until it's too late. Because over the last couple of years, we've had the Ticketmaster leak, and then the National Public Data leak right after, and every time it's just the same story. Millions of people's information just gets dumped online like it's nothing. Names, addresses, phone numbers, all floating right around for scammers to just have a field day with. And once that stuff is out there, you don't really have too much of a say anymore. That's how people end up with fake accounts opened in their name, insanely convincing phishing emails, or someone trying to straight up steal their identity. That's why I've been using today's sponsor, Incogni. Because Incogni goes after the data brokers, the companies whose entire business is scraping and selling your personal information and forcing them to delete it there and then. And this isn't just like a one and done thing either. They keep monitoring it over time so your info doesn't quietly end right back up on the market. Personally, I've been using Incogni for about a year and a half now, and you can see the progress in the dashboard. Over 1,044 successful removals so far, which realistically would have taken me hundreds of hours to deal with on my own. And honestly, the biggest benefit is just the peace of mind, especially going into the New Year's. And they also just added a feature called custom removals, which is huge. So if you find your home address or some sensitive information sitting on one of those sketchy people searching websites, you can actually flag it directly on the dashboard, and then Incogni's team will handle it for you. That alone can help prevent stalking, fraud, or anything worse before it even starts. So if you want to clean things up before the year ends, you can head over to incogni.com/Tozy and use code Tozy for an exclusive 60% off. The link is right down below in the top of the description down below, because unfortunately with leaks becoming basically a yearly tradition at this point, I'm genuinely glad a service like this exists, because criminals only need one weak spot, and Incogni helps close that door at least. So again, feel free to use incogni.com/Tozy and use code Tozy for 60% off. But without further ado, let's get right back into the video. Because Courtney Stevenson admits that she used pepper spray here, which the intention is definitely a big part of law, obviously, but so is the result. Like, even if you didn't mean to poison someone, if you poisoned them, you can still get charged for it. Will the charge probably be reduced if it can be proven that she didn't mean to harm? Yeah, probably, but something tells me this isn't looking too good for her. For one, she's way too calm when she sprayed the bag. It doesn't look like someone who was like, oh, a spider, oh like there was no expression. It seemed very premeditated to me. Police also pointed out the obvious problem with the story, because the overnight temperature was around 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Outdoor spiders in Indiana are not active in that temperature. They're not crawling around exposed surfaces, and they're definitely not jumping onto a food bag right after you placed it down in 35 Fahrenheit. So I mean, at best, her story doesn't make sense, and at worst, it sounds like something she just came up with on the spot as some sort of weird get out of jail free card.
That is literally what it sounds like. It sounds like she just did it on a whim. She did not think about it at all. Just like the DoorDash SA victim, who's not really a victim. They just came up with it on a. They just did it on a whim, on an impulse, did not stop to think, wait, this is a bad idea. And now it's like, oh shit, I done made a boo-boo. How do I fix this? And then they just pull the first thought out of their ass. And it's like, that's the story, just stick to it.
Just another parasite.
Pretty much.
What definitely raises a major question here is, why would someone do this? I cannot come up with a good answer. Like, one possibility is maybe she was angry. Why would she be angry though? I don't know. Maybe a lack of tip. Maybe they didn't tip her. If this is over some tipping.
From what I understand, it is. From what I understand, it was a $2 tip. And that's what she's butthurt about.
I mean, we've covered DoorDash drivers actually crash out over not getting a tip before. And obviously, like, if you're ordering food, you should absolutely tip the person who's going out, especially in the cold, and bringing you the food. And obviously, we can blame these massive corporations all we want to for essentially just passing on paying their workers fairly to us for having to tip 20% for them doing things. But unfortunately, us blaming the corporations and not tipping, that doesn't pay the bills of the people who are actually going out and doing it. So for now, we kind of have to do both. We have to tip well, because then the driver actually gets food on their table, and also complain, because it's also very unfair for consumers for these companies to actually just pawn off. We shouldn't be paying wages. Yeah, it's just a nasty catch-22. But either way, I can't come up with any...
Yeah, the problem with that is that they don't hear our complaints. They only see the red line going up. And as long as that red line goes up, it doesn't matter what we say. And it doesn't matter what we say when the red line goes down either, because they'll just find ways to cut costs, replace workers with AI, and make everything more expensive anyway, just to fuck us over even harder.
Any other reasonable explanation for why she would do this, unless she somehow knew them. But since she was from out of town, I doubt that she knew the people she was delivering to. But also, not like there's any real excuse for trying to poison someone.
Why would the delivery driver pepper spray a customer's food? Did they even know who she was?
I've never met her before in our life. Just walk up to our house, spray pepper spray on our food.
Was she unhappy with the tip? Here's a receipt from the order. It shows they tipped $2 on the nearly $28 meal. That's just a 7% tip.
Yeah, okay. A 7% tip is not a reason to spray someone's food. Again,
I will say, though, whenever I tip, I usually try to tip anywhere from $5 to $6. That's usually the baseline for my tips.
And I feel like anyone knows at this point that tipping culture in America is crazy, but pepper spraying someone's food over that's just next level. But back to my rant earlier, almost 60% say businesses are using customer tips instead of paying workers fairly. And again, this is just one theory on why she did it, but the behavior on camera looks planned, not accidental. And it definitely doesn't look like this is over a spider, which then brings us to the second layer of the story, which could have happened. Mark, the husband in this whole thing, said they assume it was pepper spray, but it could have been anything. Because once food is tampered with, you don't always know what was used or the amount. Like someone with asthma, allergies, or health conditions could have a way worse outcome from all this. This could have easily ended in a hospitalization or worse, which is why Stevenson is now facing multiple felony charges, including consumer product tampering and battery resulting in moderate bodily injury. Those are serious...
How she's not facing biohazard... Wait, what were they again? Consumer product tampering and battery resulting in moderate bodily injury. How is she not also facing... You know what? Never mind.
In consumer product tampering and battery resulting in moderate bodily injury. Those are serious charges and they carry real prison time. In Indiana, consumer product tampering is a felony due to how dangerous it is. The law doesn't care if you meant to hurt someone, it cares if you created a situation where harm was almost for sure going to happen. And consumer product tampering in Indiana has a max sentence of 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. And battery resulting in moderate bodily injury has a max sentence of 2.5 years in prison and also a $10,000 fine. So in total, she's facing 8.5 years and $20,000 in fines as a max sentence. Will she get the max sentence though? Probably not. But based on this video, prosecutors are going to argue intent. The calmness and how long she sprayed are going to be brought up. So as of right now, Stevenson has been arrested and is being extradited to Indiana. DoorDash has permanently deactivated her account and refunded the couple, which honestly, that's the bare minimum DoorDash could do. And the husband here said that he wants to see her prosecuted, so the victims here are probably going to be showing up to any court dates to see this through. So I guess what comes next is the court process. So prosecutors, they could push hard on the tampering charges, because those are way easier to prove when there's video evidence. The battery charges will depend on medical records and testimony about these injuries. The defense will likely try to argue that lack of intent, mental state, panic, or some sort of misunderstanding. The spider argument might be a part of that, but to me it doesn't really seem like that strong of a defense. You know, considering the temperature and the footage. So as of right now, we're probably looking at some sort of plea deal or trial. But either way, prison time is definitely on the table here. So one thing is for sure, Stevenson being able to work any kind of a job involving food or delivery or customer trust, that's probably out the window. The whole thing is just insane. But I still cannot wrap my head...
Well, on the upside, she could probably get a factory job. or a truck driving job. She's got about the right build for it.
Head around this being the second DoorDash driver that I've had to cover this month. Because, I mean, if you Google DoorDash girl right now, you're gonna come up with two different cases happening in real time. This one, obviously, and then you have the one with Olivia Henderson, a DoorDash worker accused of filming and posting a customer, exposed, then presenting herself as a victim online. So it's pretty interesting that people are now being handed access to strangers' homes, food, and privacy through apps, and some of them are using it to seriously harm other people. Also, I just realized this isn't even the first time this month I've covered someone harming someone else with pepper spray on camera. Because I also covered a teenager named Cassidy who used pepper spray on a group of people because they asked her to turn her phone down. And there she ended up spraying a baby and an elderly person with pepper spray. And she is also facing felony charges, by the way. So I mean, hey, this is all just crazy. People are wilding out. We need to chill. But either way, in this case, someone made a decision on camera that put other people in danger, and now the legal system is now going to decide how much that decision costs. So I guess we really are in a time where your DoorDash order can turn into some sort of felony case. Absolutely unreal. But hey, feel free to subscribe if you're new, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Whew. Alright, so the next one in the itinerary is a video that Kaysen just put up, but he wanted me to wait for the stream to play it, and he is not here at the moment, and I don't want to play it without him available. So instead, we are going to jump forward to a collection of viral fails from Fail Army. Buckle up. Oh, damn! Holy shit! Asshole. Oops. Oh shit, oh shit. Was that India? It was probably India. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, was that a camper? Was that a camper? No, but it was an expensive piece of machinery. Oh, shit. Oh, you could have killed somebody so hard with that. Oof! Faceplant. At least she got up. Oops. Oh, good job, dipshit. No one was harmed. Good. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh no, not weights. You know the clamps aren't optional, right? Fucking pasta legs. Good job. Oops. I don't think that's how they're supposed to work. How? How did you not see that? You are looking straight ahead at it. How do you not see it? Are you blind, dumb, or retarded? Uh-oh. Hammock. Yep.
My wife thinks she's gonna push this train. Now, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what did you just say?
think she's gonna push this train. But I'm pretty sure she's not supposed to be messing with the train. He said she's trying to push down. That thing don't move. Please, Lord, don't move.
I mean, there's retard strength, but it doesn't mean... That's not like the Grinch hauling his sleigh up to the top of Mount Crumpet. Uh-oh.
Am I cooked? Look at this 100 that I accepted from someone. I'm so...
Oh, hold up, folks. Jason has joined the stream.
What's up?
You mean besides my blood pressure?
The Chris Bates. Alright, have you shown my Chris Hansen video yet?
No, I was waiting. I was saving that for when you arrive.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend had to take a rain check because he had important things to do, and I told him that's fine. Like, can we schedule?
Alright.
Hope he knows that I genuinely understand and that we're all adults. We all have lives.
Yeah.
Anyway, Beef, get away from that. I will skip the beeping. I will skip the beep and vibrate. That got you to listen, didn't it?
Easy there, Hassan.
Sorry. Hey, I don't do it just to be a dick, okay? But it honestly irritates me a little bit that he'll listen to my dad right off the riff, but not me anymore. I'm too soft on him. But I love him, okay? Anyway, I got my plate of pizza rolls. So if you wanna go to the Chris Hansen video and come back to this one afterwards, that works for me. Or if you wanna finish this off, go to it. Whatever works for you works for me, bro.
We're gonna finish this one off and then jump into the Chris Hansen one. Now, does the Chris Hansen one have a copyright claim on it?
Sadly, yes, because the one filter I could find on the video editor app, which wouldn't completely fuck the entire video, it just made it look like a VHS screen.
Okay, then that creates a problem.
God damn it.
Because I'm trying to keep these as copyright claim free as possible.
Worst case scenario, I can just download the video and just put a black and white filter over it and just say fuck it and re-upload.
Okay, well...
I can probably do that right now.
Are you sure you want to try that now?
Won't take long at all. I have fast Wi-Fi. Beef. What the fuck are you messing with? Quit eating bugs, that's why.
Okay, then I'll take it off the watch later.
Yeah, carry on with this one. Anyway, got some fails for y'all.
Yep.
Am I cooked? Look at this 100 that I accepted from someone. I'm so stupid. So stupid.
So should I increase the speed of it a little too?
What I would do, and this is probably more complicated than you have time for while simultaneously being in the screen share on the stream. What I would do is increase the speed a little bit, throw a black and white filter on it, and crop the video so that it doesn't show the NBC logo.
Okay. You can't come up here, sir.
I would also try chopping out pauses and dead air, or redundant phrasing, which is why I said that's probably...
I mean, I did put a bunch of clean cuts.
Then it might
Can
be...
you stop?
Then it probably might be the NBC logo.
Alright, well, I'm still gonna just put a black and white filter over it.
Yeah, and you probably should also speed it up, just to be safe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't realize it was gonna cause a clusterfuck.
POV, you're my first patient and I drop something down your throat.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez. At least it's a dummy.
My guy, my pal, my friend.
Up. Dipshit hit a pole. You hit and ran. You did a hit and run on 3 or 4 cars and went straight into a pole. You deserve that. Way to get out and help them close it, you cocksnot. I knew that was coming. Oh, camels. If you, Sorry, folks, I had to see if he was still in the... You still in the call? Take that as a no.
I'm sorry, what?
I was asking if you were still in the call.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Dude
Well, that's moot now.
Dude got trampled by his camel. By the way, when I said speed up the footage, I meant only the To Catch a Predator footage, not your footage.
I really don't feel like doing all this. Will it be okay if I speed up mine too, just a little bit?
It's your video, dude.
Well, you'll still be able to understand me because of the way I talk. You know, I talk in a way that cuts through skulls.
Right. But anyways, if you guys want, I have a short that has a very amusing story about camels, about a camel. You should check it out sometime. It's called The Camel Story. Oh. He's not gonna make it. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Duh! And you're fired. Oh my God in heaven. What the how the fuck did you manage that, guy?
I ask myself that every time I play Call of Duty. Was that a cow?
Looked like it.
Cows are dicks.
Oh no, delivery bot. It's gonna fall off. Ah! It just yeeted itself.
It couldn't take this life anymore.
Oh, jeez!
Crap, I just thought of it. Did you talk about the Leon reveal yet?
No, I have not talked about the Leon reveal yet.
Well, we have to.
Oh, jeez.
What kind of truck is that?
It looks like a tuk-tuk.
Yeah, the one with the 2 wheels in the back and the 1 wheel in the front, like a bike.
Kinda.
Huh?
I said kinda. Oh. What did
Wait,
you
what?
just do, lady? Her hair got tangled in it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Ah! Was that India? Probably India.
Eat shit. Did I miss a Toesies video on Olivia Henderson?
Yes. What the? Oh! I just realized I've been sitting here for like the last 5 minutes with only half my face visible on the webcam.
Womp womp. You know, when you screen share, I can only see the what's on the screen. I can't see your face cam.
Right. Well, I just noticed that because I saw it on the stream on my phone.
You want to know what? Fun fact, I've never been this autistic.
That's my line.
Oh. That fucking idiot. Uh-oh. Big Bertha and a ladder.
Is that Bertha from 2.5 Men? Admit it, that's exactly how I thought it would go.
You should have gotten a thicker ladder. You should have checked the weight limit on it.
No ladders had weight limits.
She did not just... Go to Domino's one time and watch my pizza fall clean off the fucking oven. How do you manage that? Ah. She tripped so hard she fell out of her shoe. Oh no. Ah! Well, at least only 2 idiots fell. Ah.
Alright.
Another day, another... See, can I find my car?
Okay, since I sped it up, it went from being 7.5 minutes to 5.5 minutes.
Oh my god, woman! Lady!
Bruh.
How do you manage that?
What the actual hell am I looking at? Oh.
Yeah. She went to input the code on her security, on her home security device, and her baby's stroller just started rolling away.
Nice going.
How does that even happen?
Stop crashing YouTube.
This idiot thought he was talking to a cat. It was a fire hydrant. Or it looks like a fire hydrant.
Dude, that reminds me of one time I thought I saw I was walking home drunk and I thought I saw a small dog walking up to me, but when I got closer and I heard a hiss, I knew it was a possum and I was like, nope.
Put on your left turn signal. That's the right. Nope.
What the actual?
Put on your left turn signal. Down.
All right, is it NBC or MSNBC?
It's probably it. It could be one or the other.
Well, I'm putting in the description NBC struck the last one down, so re-uploading.
I'm glad you decided
Crash.
You might want to come over here and take your shoes.
Oh, God.
Did I get back over there? Oh. Jesus. Yeah, let's get them towels extra clean, she reckons.
Oh. Oh! Okay, in fairness, that is probably a more ideal outcome than accidentally racking your nuts on that thing.
Any outcome is better than racking your nuts on something.
Or accidentally catching a sharp edge and inadvertently wedging yourself.
Hate to admit, but I actually have given myself accidental wedgies climbing over a fence, drunk.
Ugh.
It's okay, I was drunk, I didn't feel it. Anyway, videos re-uploading, edited, and hopefully no copyright. It'll be up in a few minutes.
Alrighty.
Well, it says sending file.
I didn't get what happened there. Did he? He went to knock on it and he broke the glass.
Nice going, bozo.
Uh-oh. School chemistry experiment.
It was never end well.
Okay. Am I opening this or am I closing it?
Someone's gonna lose in the neighborhood.
And this one?
No, the one on the bottom left here.
Oh, there we go.
To quote Tank Dempsey in the Zombies Origins, when you pick up a nuke, damn, I think I took out one of my eyebrows.
Oh, shit. No shit, he didn't make it. Uh-oh. Ah!
Last few pieces.
Uh-oh. Oh no, not a puzzle. And now you gotta start all over.
You like it? So that's an updated, like, yeah. Chris, she's loving the new Gen 3 feel. She said it's a lot smoother than her 1100. Oh my
Oh!
It's up.
Alrighty.
But, I assume we still have to finish this one out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Did that jet ski just say, fuck y'all, I'm out of here?
Yes. Yes, that thing literally went, screw you guys, I'm going home. Oof.
He just failed.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Faceplant in the snow with no sleeves. Ooh.
And with no what?
With no sleeves.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Ready?
Do you think I should sue? What the hell was that?
What's going on there?
Are they thawing a tank or something?
Looks like they didn't bother. Looks like they didn't bother taking one rack out of the oven so that they would have room to stick this thing in there. Either that or their oven's way too fucking small.
Or both.
Yeah.
You gotta get out his way. You keep calling him and running. Don't play too much.
We're here in Iceland. It's spring break. It's a beautiful day. It's just a beautiful Iceland day today. We have just a little bit of a wind coming.
Hold up. I'm gonna turn that up for.
You keep calling him and running. That dog play too much.
We're here in Iceland. It's spring break. It's a beautiful day. It's just a beautiful Iceland day today. We have just a little bit of a wind coming in from the northeast, I think. And I'm just going to try to have a little drink in the wind, so...
Maybe you should try facing the wind next time, so it'll actually go into your mouth. Didn't bother. It looks like they didn't bother taking it one rack.
Is it something?
Looks like they. Bro, what am I hearing?
My TV decided to unmute itself and it had the stream on in the background. That's what you were hearing.
That.
That or I was going through to make sure I didn't just say anything weird when I had a memory blackout.
Elephants are strong and clean wood. Yeah. Oh no! It's breaking! It is breaking! Don't do that! Don't do that!
Oh, I felt that in my tailbone.
That's what I said. There goes your tailbone.
Oh,
oh no. Yep.
And his.
Oh, quick save.
Yeah.
That woman had the same reflexes as my ex-wife. Or soon-to-be ex-wife, Lily. Shit.
Don't say like that.
He's gonna go through. He's gonna go through the ice. Yep.
Oh, that's ice? Oh, okay. My guy.
No.
You see that too, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Dude, just pick it up and chuck it. You know, supposedly cats have faster reaction times than snakes do.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I guess they lost their tether rope.
Do what?
Oh, shit! I said I guess they lost their tether rope.
Yeah, and I said there goes their GoPro. Someone had too much to drink.
Very much.
Oh, did you just get bitch slapped? Oh, it ran for it. It ran for it.
It went right back into the water. Oh, that's
I don't
great.
care. Fish are smart.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Yep. I knew that was going to happen.
Uh-oh. He didn't put it in park. Dumbass.
Oh, there goes his knee. I'm gonna go make sure that video didn't just get copyright claimed.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's not saying copyright. It's not, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Dad, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Fucking hackers, dude. Anyway. Is that a monkey?
Yes.
Sound like that one guy in Kong Skull Island. Is that a monkey? Oh, I thought I was wearing a diaper for a second. Uh-oh. Oh no, I know where this is going. Oh, I thought they were gonna slip on the drive-thru or with the ice or something. Nope. It's the vehicle.
Nope, somebody didn't close their door.
Nice going, jackass.
Woo!
Oh, woo! Okay. Right on, Peter Parker.
Oh, oh.
Oh! I felt that because yesterday my dog woke me up by sticking his paw on my throat. Standing on it.
Ugh.
No, really, you are. You can't come back.
I think he had enough of my shit and was trying to do it in my sleep.
This boy was playing with revolving doors at the U.S. border and accidentally went to Canada.
Why would you do that?
Is he able to come back in?
I hope so.
Oh, it's like that guy in the horse mask on my birthday stream. Oh no. Is that a cop?
Well, whatever it is, he's fucked.
I'm sorry, but from this angle, it's making me nervous.
All right, so are we still good on the copyright?
Yep.
We're still good.
Yeah, we are. Wait, actually, hold that thought. Pause it. Let me check one more time. Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, it's been a while, so it's time to watch Chris Hansen corner another predator.
Donald Morrison was one of those characters who, had it not been for the graphic nature of his online conversation with someone he thought was a young teenage girl, it would be comical.
Is that sweat running down his shirt, or is that the entire town's water supply?
What's going on?
You want a blowjob while I talk to you? No. I was not for it personally.
I have.
Yes, for relevancy's sake, I screen recorded Chris's original video and just cropped out all the Chris Hansen bits, but I had to keep that one in.
Hey, that clip gets me every time. I love that one.
Yeah, well, some of these jokes are recycled from Chris because I can never be original. But I credit you, so.
I mean, I would hardly call my shit original, but because it's not like what I'm doing is revolutionary in terms of content.
True.
So there is that.
Compulsion just to live for younger women, just meeting them. I've met about a dozen of them online. Well, I got in trouble because I met a girl in Michigan.
And how old was that girl?
17.
Oh, so you have a history of preying on minors. What did my friend Chris say that we should do to child predators?
Yep.
What did I tell you?
Yep. Step aside, butch.
Wait, what movie was that from again?
That was from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna call a couple of hard pipe-hitting brothers to go to work on the homes here with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? I ain't through with you by damn sight. I'm gonna get medieval on your ass.
I'm sorry, what? Repeat that last little bit.
So he goes, I ain't through with you by damn sight. I'm gonna get medieval on your ass.
Was that Michael Clark Duncan?
No, it was Ving Rhames.
Oh, yeah, Michael Clark. Yeah, Ving Rhames was in a lot of he's in a lot of zombie movies. He was in the Asylum films and the Apocalypse. I'm pretty sure he was in a Dawn of the Dead remake and the Day of the Dead remake.
He was.
The one from 2000. You know, directed by Steve Miner, who I think had something to do with Friday the 13th.
The Day of the Dead remake, yeah. The Dawn of the Dead remake was Zack Snyder. Hey, random gamer! Yeah, I know we're extremely early, but couldn't be helped.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time, we're premiering one of my videos on the stream because it's actually relevant.
Yeah, we're watching Kaysen grill or roast a Chris Hansen clip right now.
I don't know if I want to do the role-playing chat room one next or the Creepus Maximus one next.
Oh,
But either way, I'm using your Chris Chan joke.
I've been wanting to do the one that came in. He's got like a red hat, a red shirt, and blue jeans. So a lot of people called him the Super Mario Predator. And I was gonna include a bit where it's like freeze frame. It's a me, pedophilia, and then when he walks in,
Jesus Christ!
And then when the cops come out.
Killing me, Smells.
Oh, mamma mia!
But at some point we need to feature some of my gameplay on the stream as well.
Yeah.
But I take it since I had to go through and do all that, is there no chance of us showing the top 15's Chris Hansen Predators video I sent last night?
I don't want to chance it.
Valid. I don't think we should either. But we could probably still look at the other one. The scary videos weren't too far.
Probably.
That's got some severe what the fuck is going on.
We could probably do that. We could do that after this one.
Yeah. Anyway, you're probably antsy to see what happens next, so let's go.
Me for trying for possessing child pornography because I had new pictures of her on my computer. They ended up dropping the charges.
Well, that's just a heaping load of.
How old was
You're pausing and laughing more than I thought you would. That means I did something right.
I'm sorry, that gag is just... I love that gag so much.
I cut it off on purpose, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's even funnier that you do.
Oh, shit. Well, I got church. My church friends are subscribed to me, so I try to keep it as clean as possible.
Hey, fair enough.
Well, you ever met? 17?
17.
Most of them are like 21, 22.
Tonight, though, you were willing to come meet a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You don't know why?
Well, I know why.
You treat this like, you forgot to pay for some candy at the grocery store.
Oh please! You showed up because you were thinking you were thinking not with the head on your shoulders, but with the one between your legs, like that. In the words of my friend Chris, don't shit on my plate and tell me it's a brownie, dude.
In Donald Morrison's mind, he truly thinks that if a young teenage girl says it's okay to have sex, it's
what?
I said, see, credit.
Yeah.
Okay. You say, if you are ready for sex, I'll give it to you, but I have erectile dysfunction. Won't get real hard. Sure sounds like you're preparing for a sex act.
If you saw what I said if you want it, I will give it to you, but I'm not going to force anything that you don't want. I'm not going to force myself.
Just because she says she wants it doesn't magically make it legal, homie. You're like 48, 50 years old. And I don't know where this takes place at, but whatever the age of consent is, that doesn't make it legal.
She told me that she was bored, and I said, well, do you want me to come down and meet you? And she said, sure, come on down. I know it's wrong. I shouldn't have done it. I knew I shouldn't have done it.
But you showed up anyway.
If I wasn't here tonight and a young girl who was alone and willing to have sex, what do you think would have happened?
I could say honestly, yes, it probably would have if she would have, said, hey, let's go for it.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
Yes, I do see things wrong with it, but I have lack of judgment.
Lack of judgment is one thing, but you, sir, are a piece of shit.
And here's this guy who's, middle-aged, who's not especially well-dressed, doesn't appear to have a lot of money in his pocket, is living with his parents. You going to tell your folks about this?
I'm trying to tell my folks about it. Oh, I know my mom's going to take my computer and completely throw it away.
You're 48 years old, Donald.
I'm sorry, he said that, and I have flashbacks to a certain dumbass I used to live with.
Why should you rely on your mommy?
You know what? I appreciate the fact that you did not repeat my 48 crash out.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would have been too obvious.
Yeah. That still blows my mind, dude. I'm 32. I would have, at 16, 17, I would have known this is a problem.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with living with your parents, but if you're in your 40s and don't really have if you're in your 40s, 50s, don't have a job, then it's a problem.
It is.
I mean, I'm 27. I live with my dad, but I actually have valid reasons why I don't work. But that doesn't mean I'm lazy, and I still actually help him out.
Yeah. Well, I'm 32, and I live with my mom, and I have a full-time job. And I do 99% of the cooking in the house. Plus, I pay my share of the bills, so...
See? You're not a piece of shit.
Yeah. I'm not a NEET.
Huh?
I'm not a NEET.
What does that mean exactly?
Not in employment, education, or training.
Yeah, gotcha. But my uncle, on the other hand, he's like he's about to turn 51, and to my knowledge, he still doesn't have a job, and I don't know what he's gonna do when my grandparents pass away. I mean, my grandparents are both close to their 80s, So I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever happens to him, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
But regarding Chris's 48 crash out, I almost, at the very least, stood up and banged my head against the door saying, "Get out of my head, Jimmy!"
Random Gamer says 31, live at home too, and have a full-time job. Hey, honestly...
Hey, man, like I said, there's nothing wrong with living with your parents, man.
Yeah.
As long as you're not sponging off of them and you have a job and you're helping them out, there's nothing wrong with that, buddy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... I completely cut you off, Chris. My bad.
No, you're good. Alright, let's continue this typhoon of tism.
Yep.
To do discipline.
Well, Chris, it sounds to me like his mommy didn't hit him with the belt enough. Because I know for a goddamn fact what would happen if my dad found out I was at a Chris Hansen sting house.
You thought that the Daylight Stores were...
Okay, what was that clip from?
That was from Arkham Origins, and Bane throwing Batman around.
Okay, that actually works.
Wait till you see the kick in the pants clip I put.
Oh god. I just remember, I think in mine one, didn't I use a Negan clip?
I don't think it was in that specific video. Well, maybe it was. But yeah, I think he used the black and white clip of Negan smashing his bat into something on the ground.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, the one I used was him bashing it into that mush that was whatever was left of Glenn's head and going, "I'm just getting started."
And I was like, I know your mom. She would have fucked you up. Just saying.
Well, she was a corrections officer for 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, wasn't your dad also a corrections officer?
Yeah, he was one for over 20 years.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know he mentioned he was in the military, Navy, I think.
Yeah, he was in the Navy under Reagan.
Okay. Well, we respect our vets over here.
As long as they're not pieces of shit.
And I didn't know your dad, but I know for a fact he was not one. He was not one.
Yeah.
He was a good... I wish I could be that motherfucker.
So, moving on.
Let's just move on, yeah. So.
Pretty bad. You talking about the stories or the guys who were caught in the stories?
The guys who got caught in the stories, and I know this is probably going to be on Dateline too, so go ahead and put it on.
Well, you know who I am.
Yeah, I know who you are. Once I recognized it. You know, I recognized the voice. I don't really watch Dateline. I mean, I'm usually working 2 to 11.
I can't see your eye color to know for sure, but I'm just going to say you're so full of shit that your eyes are brown.
You know, I'm Chris Hansen with Daylight.
That's a new one.
Well, you're so full of shit your eyes are brown?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I used that with you before.
If you have, I don't remember. I know I've used the... I've used the your head so far up your ass your IQ is brown.
Oh. Well, I've never said it about you, but I could have sworn I used that joke while talking to you.
I know you've never used it about me. I'm just saying I've never heard that expression before. To my knowledge.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna do the press X for doubt.
Oh yeah, because I've already done that.
I could have done. Wait, would have been okay if I did the press square for doubt?
I mean, it would also work.
Yeah, but I didn't do it because it still would have felt like I was ripping off that part of your video.
Hey, it's still funny though.
Yeah. But oh man, I can't wait for you to hear my last line of the entire video.
Oh.
I understand. I know. I recognize it from the.
Sorry, I keep hitting play while you're trying to talk.
It's okay. Sorry, just go ahead.
Voice. And everything you've just said and done has all been recorded.
Okay.
And if you have anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it.
Just saying that, I shouldn't have done it. I mean, this is something I normally don't go out and do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing, kicking me in the pants and setting me straight, Chris.
Well, if I was in Chris's shoes, that would not have happened. You would have been getting a lot more than a simple kick in the pants. By that, I mean...
Yes!
I finally had an excuse to use that clip, and I damn well took it.
That's beautiful! Montez! Boom! Body slam.
I know what happened, the full context of that particular clip, right?
Do what?
You know the full context of that particular clip, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like, she hits him first, and he it was self-defense. And that's coming, and she deserved it, and that's coming from someone who's against a man putting his hands on a woman, but she threw the first hit, so she kind of had it coming.
She had a Karen moment, and then she got body slammed.
Wish that would happen to all Karens, particularly Sean Malarkey and Karenitis. Oh wait, she got yanked out of the car and pinned. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, but at least she didn't get tased.
Oh, I wish she did. When
I did that...
Go ahead.
When I did that, I just wanted an excuse to use the clip of Marv turning into a skeleton.
I wanted her to get tased upon finding out, she, it was her third DUI with a child passenger in the backseat. And you were like, take this bitch's kids away from her.
Yeah. And her keys while you're at it.
And her freedom. And didn't she try to bite one of the officers?
Yep.
Damn. Don't paw the door like that, dude. You have me thinking someone fell outside. Get on the bed. Don't. Or just lay there. I don't care. Anyway.
Yep.
This will be the first and it'll be the last time. I'll give you permission to even monitor me if you want to.
I appreciate that.
I'm willing, if I could find a counselor, I'll go to counselor.
You know what, Donnie? Maybe you should get a counselor. And I'm gonna let my friend Chris recommend a great one.
Springfield, Massachusetts, to the offices of Smith & Wesson.
Nice.
The way this is set up, there was some tendency for some of these guys to try to go out the front door.
What?
I said shameless plug.
Yeah.
Opposed to the back door.
Where's the door, Dave?
Straight back.
And here comes
Right through that door right there.
This guy has a worse sense of direction than our last president.
Your service team, the Eagle, has landed and is making his way down the helicopter stairs. We know his history with stairs, and this could be a disaster. Stand by. Eagle has made it down the stairs. He was a little wobbly at the end, but he made it. Eagle appears to be very disoriented today. We're going to need to do like last time and figure out exactly where we need him to go.
What?
You can probably already make out what it says, but even though it's cropped.
Yeah.
Secret Service team, fair point. Hold that point. Perfect. No way he could miss that. Eagle will be turning in 5, 4, 3, 2. He missed his mark. Eagle is wandering. Jesus Christ. All units be advised. We are going to need a pretty lady or small child of some sort with nice smelling hair to get the Eagle back on track. And we've lost visual.
Fort Myers police, right on. What physical threat did Donald Morrison pose? Probably not a great threat.
See, sometimes, y'all, police brutality is necessary.
Morrison goes into, a diabetic shock of sorts, and they didn't want to take any chances, obviously, so they actually took him to the hospital. He was actually handcuffed, as I recall, to the stretchers he went in. He was treated and ultimately released and was processed and charged.
This wouldn't be the last time he'll be on national TV because not long before his death, he did make an appearance on the news here.
Donald Morrison has lived in Mobile Manor since 2001.
I've been through Charlie, Wilma, and Irma.
By God, I hope you meant the hurricanes.
Oh, come on. Come on. That was funny. You made out what I said, right?
Yes.
By God, I hope he meant the hurricanes.
Yep.
I told my friend John that the other night, and he almost lost control of the car from laughing so hard.
Oh.
But that was like, I want to say that was like 2021, 2022, because he died in 2022
Yeah.
at the age of 65. And some people think he took the easy way out, but I think it had something to do with his diabetes.
Probably.
But either way, nothing of value was lost.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next top 15 scary videos that went too far?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, let's. But you gotta admit that was
Number
that was
15, Act of Revenge. Have you ever seen...
Wait, what?
I said you gotta admit that was decent work.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I liked that.
Yeah, I try to be somewhat original with that one.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I say?
You said you try to be somewhat original.
Well, yeah, because you're my friend, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna piggyback off you 24/7.
Right.
Even though I kind of do that by joining your streams. But I'm a co-host, so.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this for fun, not for growth. You know that.
Yep.
Because let's face it, these things are really the only thing I look forward to on Fridays now. Speaking of which, do we have a solid choice for next week's Bomb of the Bin?
I'm trying to decide if I want to do Jack Frost, which is your suggestion. The horror Jack Frost, not the Michael Keaton movie.
I thought that was also a horror film. Anyway.
Or if we want to do Better Watch Out.
From 2016?
Yeah.
I'm good with either one. Just let me know and I'll watch it to get ready for the stream.
I'll probably do a coin flip on my own time to figure out which one we'll do.
I will say this though, probably better off doing Better Watch Out because, well, it's less infuriating than Jack Frost.
Noted.
But it's up to you. But anyway, in the meantime, let's see what these buggins are doing.
Scary videos that went too far.
Number 15, Act of Revenge. Have you ever seen some bizarre stuff at your place of work? You might have been if you work at the Hello Pizza Takeaway in Liverpool, England. Authorities suspect this act of aggression was an act of revenge. In August of 2017, a man wearing a hood tossed a box of pyrotechnics into the Hello Pizza shop. They were lit, of course, causing the staff to try to flee the scene. CCTV footage caught the whole thing as the suspect opened the door, placed the box inside, and swiftly shut the door behind him before racing off. Staff sought cover before the pyrotechnics went off. One member of the staff jumped over the counter in order to head to the kitchen. Since the only way out was blocked by the box, the pyrotechnics are then seen erupting near the entrance. They go across the walls and ceiling, while the employees safely hide in the kitchen. The pizza shop's manager said that he suspected the man had targeted the shop. The manager said, "Those involved must have seen that as us giving them up. We are just trying to run our business and earn a living, and now my staff are too frightened to come to work." After watching this video, can you blame them? Number 14.
I guess somebody was not happy with their pizza delivery.
Yeah, I suspect it's the next employee who thinks he got fired unfairly.
Possible.
Just,
It is very possible.
Why do people do this shit?
Because they're retarded.
Incident. It's a shark. It's a duck. It's neither of those things at all. In September of 2017, YouTuber Jack Heath posted this video of an unidentified creature swimming in a river. He asks his audience to weigh in, saying his friends couldn't decide if it is a shark or a duck. The short clip shows a dark river at night, lights reflecting off the water. For a good 20 seconds, you can't see anything at all, although you can hear voices speculating on whether something unseen is a shark or a duck. That is, until this spooky ghost white creature nearly surfaces at the edge of the water.
It's a duck. I'm sorry. Oh, that is exactly how it happened, so here it comes.
Doesn't look like a shark or a duck at all. As YouTuber Tweedle notes in the comments, his friends were obviously talking about what caused the wake in the water earlier in the clip, not this unidentified monster that briefly appears up close towards the end. Is a plesiosaurus or something like that. He writes, though they're originally from a time period of many millions of years ago, so are alligators. They're thought to be extinct, but maybe they're not. After all, they wouldn't be the first creature thought to be extinct that's found to be still alive. While this might seem like a good guess, the OP mentions in the comments that the ghastly creature was just an eerily convincing art installation. Whoever thought art could make your heart stop? Number 13.
I was about to say, I thought that was a... Random Gamer says squid.
You know, that sounds very AI for a video that was made before AI narration took over YouTube.
I want to say that creature has to have been... I would think that creature was CGI.
Most likely.
Because the tools to create CGI are...
widely available.
I mean, Blender is completely free. You just need time and patience to figure out how to work it.
And this video is from like 2019, 2020, so this was before that whole Sora AI shit came into play.
See, even Random Gamer says most likely CGI. It's everywhere. Yeah, but also so is AI. I mean, pretty much any subject you look up on YouTube, a good majority of the videos you'll find are AI generated because YouTube is pushing hardcore for AI content.
Yet they banned Cop AI.
Bitter irony.
But then again, it's funny how he loses his audience, the respect of his audience, and he still doubles down on his AI shit. He had it all, but threw it all away because he wanted a computer to yell instead of him.
Squatter. An invasion of the home is violating enough.
Sorry, what?
I will never do AI shit on my channel, just saying.
I mean, you see the extent of what I use AI for. It's just my thumbnails.
Same, but that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we do for AI on our channels.
Yeah.
Number 13, Squatter. An invasion of the home is violating enough, but what happens when the invader is a squatter? Posted by Slav Gavin to the Chills Narrator subreddit. This video was originally published to YouTube by Chino Sky Blue in April of 2017, who explains, when I opened my front door, there was a girl squatting in my apartment. I had been renting the apartment since March 1st, but had not been staying there. On Friday, April 14th, when I entered my apartment to retrieve some clothes, this was who was in my apartment. At the beginning of the video, the woman in question runs up to the man filming, saying she didn't know she wasn't supposed to be here. She asks if he's going to show anyone this video, and he responds that he's calling the authorities, As the man continues to film, the woman says she doesn't want to get caught up in this, whatever that means, and claims she doesn't remember the previous night and just woke up here. She asks the man not to hold her there, but the man insists that she stay to explain to the authorities what's going on. She starts to panic, but he says he's not pressing charges against her.
I want you to stay here for the police when the police do come. But listen, I'm recording everything. I'm giving you my word that I just want you to explain it to the police, but I'm not trying to press no charges against you.
The only one he has a problem with is whoever has allowed her here. While the girl steps outside, claiming she doesn't know what's going on. That's where the video ends. We'd sure like an update on what happened after this, why this girl was squatting here, who let her in, and what happened as a result. But the channel hasn't posted any further videos. Does anyone have any idea what's going on here? Some in the comments think the man handled the situation well. Others suggest she's crazy and he should be more cautious with the situation. But YouTuber Macron435 perhaps has the most interesting theory. He writes, plot twist, that's her house. Number 2.
I'm saying this whole that whole video was staged.
Most likely. Or, excuse me, I'm going to quote Jango Fett from episode 2 and say, possibly.
Yeah. Dude, I've been on a Star Wars kick for the last few days.
George Lucas Star Wars, I hope.
Yeah, the real Star Wars. I finished the original trilogy this morning and started on the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, we need to talk about Star Wars at some point.
Yeah, when the stream ends, I'm gonna start on it. I'm gonna watch Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. And again, I think the sequel trilogy is a perfect contender for Bottom of the Bin.
Well, Bottom of the Bin is for obscure movies, and as much as we don't like the sequel trilogy, they are still billion-dollar movies.
True. True. I sound like angry video game nerd. True. I'm not angry video game nerd, I mean annoying orange.
12. The Not So Great Escape. This is one for the books. Imagine planning your behind bars break via helicopter and actually succeeding. Sounds like something straight out of Mission Impossible, but that's what happened in Montreal when a man attempted to stage a helicopter escape from a detention center in March of 2013. The whole thing was caught on the center security camera, and the footage was posted to YouTube by the Montreal Gazette. 2 of his men sprung their boss from behind bars for hiring a helicopter pilot for what they claimed would be a sightseeing tour. Once they'd taken off, one of these men ordered the pilot to land on the detention center roof to pick him up, and another detainee, seen here trying to climb a rope. After successfully gathering everyone, the pilot was ordered to deliver them near the Estrelle Hotel in Saint Adele, where a getaway car was waiting. Fortunately for the authorities, the men were about as good at hiding out as they were at escaping, meaning pretty dumb at it. They were tracked down later the same day, and after a battle with the authorities, all 4 men were taken into custody. He had been awaiting trial after hiring a man who had been ordered to commit 2 life-takings and 2 attempted life-takings. In February of 2018, he was sentenced to life behind bars. Then later, an additional 16 years for his attempted high-profile escape, considering him as high risk, and attempting another escape. He will serve his sentence in a restrictive section of the jail that allows little interaction with others and little outside activity. It seems the mission was indeed impossible. Number 11.
On today's episode of World's Dumbest Criminals...
Dude, I'm fucking wheezing. Turns out the mission was indeed impossible.
That was a good line. That was a good punchline.
Not me hearing that. No, don't eat that. But not me hearing that after watching the newest Mission Impossible with my dad the other night.
Dude.
But today I meant to mention earlier, but today I watched Barbarian and Weapons back to back.
I haven't seen those yet.
I'm sorry, what?
I haven't seen those yet.
Well, I'm gonna do a video titled "Why I'm Not Nervous About Zack Cregger's Resident Evil Reboot."
Oh, that good.
Huh?
I said, oh, that good.
Well, yeah, and Austin Abrams from Weapons is gonna be leading the Resident Evil reboot next year.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't mind the story as long as it actually feels like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But anyway, number 11.
Oh boy.
Evan, possessed or not, if you saw someone in a window just standing and staring, what would you think? Would you consider it abnormal? Would you be concerned about their mental state? These Lithuanians saw this strange staring man as cause for concern when they posted this video to their YouTube channel. Reposted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Martillo, the Redditor writes, couple of Lithuanian YouTubers are driving with other couple friends around the city and they come across this strange guy in his apartment. They're saying that he maybe is possessed. The windows in the building across from the Lithuanian's car are all darkened. Apart from one brightly lit window on the second floor, there stands a man appearing to stare out into the night, oddly still. Upon closer inspection, the man looks like he's rolling his head around before turning to the side and staring off again. He stares forward for a time, this having gone on for a solid minute, before turning around and switching off the light in his apartment, likely because he notices the men outside are shining their light up at his window, watching him. Martillo notes that although the men in the video are laughing, the image of someone staring out their window blankly is somewhat scary. He says the behavior is strange. Well, that may be so. You could argue the same for the behavior of the occupants of this car. Number 10.
Staged.
What I want to know is, even if it is real, why the fuck do you see an open window and think, I'm gonna film inside it? Fucking retard.
Right. I'm still saying.
That's literally a crime.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, why are people dumbass YouTubers so comfortable committing crimes on stream?
Cause dude, this is gonna make us totally go viral, man.
Okay, settle down, J Station.
Videotaping our crimes was the best idea we could possibly come up with.
Speaking of which, supposedly J Station's back on YouTube underneath a different name, and apparently he went to a program for banned YouTubers. I don't fucking know.
Just another parasite.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I said just another parasite. Well, that's the Deus Ex clip I shared.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it.
Coupler riding. In England, traveling on the outside of a tram has become a trend, with coupling taking that trend even further. The act is such a bad idea that Transport for Greater Manchester released CCTV footage of tram surfing to warn those doing it that they're taking things too far. According to the transport heads, dozens of incidents have been reported, including this incident caught on surveillance camera. The footage of a coupling unit, that is, a pair of people riding the outside of the tram at once, shows just what tram drivers are having to deal with. The thrill seekers were seen coupling along the Altrin tram line, riding the tram in this way at speed for around 10 minutes. Is this trend taking thrill-seeking too far? You decide. Authorities asked parents to talk with their kin about the risks of such travel trends, and also encouraged passengers to alert authorities about any sightings of tram surfing or coupler riding. Number 9.
I mean, that's just natural selection.
Basically. Literally, that's natural selection.
You know, maybe Wesker was onto something.
He had a more solid plan than Thanos.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine a Wesker met Thanos.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not give that any thought. Let's just move on.
Yeah, that's a pairing from hell.
Horsing around. Sometimes when you're horsing around on TikTok, you capture something you'd least expect. Shannon Brianna claims to have caught a ghost on camera. The clip shows an animated avatar doing a little dance, excited to go to bed, but watch this picture in the mirror. A shadow crosses its path, making the otherwise innocent scene wholly unnerving. Was someone in the room with Shannon? Was that a shadow figure or just a regular old ghost? Whatever it is, not sure if I'd be so excited to go to bed after seeing a creepy shadow across my bedroom wall. Number 8.
CG, probably.
I'm starting to think maybe I made a mistake choosing this video for the stream.
It's alright.
Well, we've had some good laughs with content from this channel in the past on the stream.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but it's mostly just scary stuff now, not funny stuff anymore.
Yeah. Well...
I don't know, I guess the scary stuff gets more clicks.
Probably, yeah. People like, dude, I need to go to sleep, but it's 3 o'clock. And I'm just scrolling through YouTube.
It's like, we're gonna do the 3 a.m. challenge, guys.
Oh, the fucking 3 a.m. challenge videos.
And disrespecting dead celebrities. Like XXX Tentacion, that one YouTuber who died, committed suicide, Etika. Well, at least it's not as bad as Onision using the shooting of Christina Grimmie to justify. I don't know if it was lack of religion or veganism.
It was atheism. He used her death as an excuse to shit on Christians.
Well, Onision is a piece of shit. I think we noticed by now.
Yeah, who knew the guy who built an entire platform off of being a completely insufferable edgelord would turn out to be a complete asshole.
And a fucking groomer. Dude, he turned off all the comments on all his videos.
Well.
You know who else did? Ms. Kiff. Yeah, I believe in Maru now.
Yeah.
But let's not get into that drama.
Pranked too far. Anyone who's ever pulled a prank knows that it can quickly go too far. No one more so than YouTuber FaZe Rug. In a prank video posted in December of 2017, FaZe Rug writes, "Today I decided to do the scariest prank I've ever done, and we took it a little too far. She ended up crying, but the prank was a success."
What was that?
Just how scary was this prank? Well, imagine
What was that? I can find better acting on Bang Bus and better writing on a short bus.
Goddamn, son.
chatting and watching TV with your cousins when you hear a knock on your second floor balcony window. Ryan had climbed a ladder to the roof in order to pull off this prank, and it proved successful as his targets jumped in fear at the noise, but that wasn't the end of it. Ryan next shakes the handle of the balcony door in a frenzy, causing the trio to race from the room.
What is that?
He hops to another balcony, slamming on the door as well. Knew the girl being pranked, then calls Ryan, asking where he is, and telling him there's someone outside the home.
Ryan!
Ryan claims to be getting food and seemingly happy that he made news so distressed. He tells her they're on their way, donning a freaky mask.
Ryan?
What?
Ryan, where are you? Ryan, where are you?
We're getting food. Why?
Ryan knocks on the window one last time before hopping to the opposite balcony and bursting through the door that they had previously unlocked. Seeing the masked intruder reveal that he's actually their cousin, the boys laugh the prank off, but Nu looks clearly pretty upset about it. Would you be able to find this funny? Or would the stoking of your fear and adrenaline go too far? Number 7.
Anybody who looks at this video and does not think it is staged in any way, shape, manner, or form is either 12 or retarded. I'm just going to say that up front.
Or both.
Every single one of these prank channels, when they're pranking each other, it is so blatantly obvious it's staged.
Yeah.
You can tell. And even if you can't tell, you still get that nagging feeling that, yeah, something is off, and but these videos are, but those videos are made for children, and children take everything they see at face value, so
I'm having flashbacks to Brent Rivera.
Ugh.
Just another trash copycat who Charlie destroyed.
Yeah.
A Charlie or Sunny B2 video, or an Internet Anarchist video for that matter, it'll either strengthen your career or end it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Literally, their minds are dumb, getting fucked by stupid in real time.
Still not as bad as when Alex Jones said the water was turning the frogs gay. I hate that motherfucker.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand
Jesus
that?
Christ, Christian.
Serious crap.
Jesus. Okay.
Moving on.
7. Real paranormal activity. When things go haywire in your own home, it's easy to jump to a paranormal conclusion, especially when there appears to be poltergeist activity. Posted to YouTube in January of 2012, the uploader explains, "This is real footage taken at my house. As you can see the way the bottle moves, this is inhuman and impossible for a human to make a bottle move and gesture in these motions. This is totally real and scary. So if you are faint of heart, do not watch this, please. This is video of real paranormal activity." In the video, the men enter the kitchen, where a bottle on the floor appears to be rolling around of its own accord. After they enter the room, it stops for a moment before spinning around again. It twirls on its side and then stands straight up on its base. One brave man picks it up and puts it on the kitchen counter, which is where the clip ends. YouTuber MRLWAP2 in the comments suggests there's helium in the plastic bottle, but most people are more alarmed by the zebra pattern cupboards than the so-called ghost. Jenny Chanel writes that zebra print would make even a plastic bottle want to escape a room. So is this a supernatural case, or simply a case of terrible interior design? Only that soda bottle knows. Number
Staged.
Very staged. My working until they had the bottle like spin around until it ends up standing up, I was gonna say that there's like a like a remote control car underneath it, but now maybe there's like it's like connected to a string or something.
Still staged and cringe.
Very.
6, Haunted Store. Not only do you have to worry about pyrotechnic incidents at work, you might have to worry about ghosts as well. YouTuber Joey Nike 12 posted this video of a store he claims is haunted in Kingsville. At the beginning of the video, he tells a co-worker, "Let's go record that room," before heading to the haunted room in question. They set a video camera up to record the purportedly paranormal activity that occurs in this room. About 3 minutes into the footage, you can see a dustpan move ever so slightly, and then not ever so slightly. It falls over, and a moment later, the door next to it slams closed.
Strings.
The boys re-enter the room nonchalantly, not knowing the strangeness that has just occurred there, but after coming across this video that went too far, they may not want to enter this haunted storage room ever again. Number 5.
No, what happened is these guys got bored at work one day and was like, hey, let's just fuck around for a little bit. And then we have this video.
Yep. Cringe.
Yeah.
Haunted house. What would you do if you lived in a haunted house? YouTuber Charles Larita and the Mischief decided to film it. He posted this video in June of 2011, writing, "My house is seriously haunted, and I'm still freaked out about this." In the video, he claims he always hears noises coming from his room, even when there's no one there. And while he's in his room, he feels a strange presence. After setting up a camera at night with the lights on, he discovered something strange around 2 hours into the footage. Here's what he found. The video shows a shot of the room, somewhat unfocused, with a chest of drawers, a black guitar case leaning up against it, and a door. After a moment, the light on the chest of the drawers starts to shake back and forth slightly. Something falls off the top of the chest, and then the door to the left swings close with exactly no one in sight. Many in the comments are freaked out by this bizarre clip, with BTS Nelly Thickums writing, "Move out of that house." Others agree they would have hightailed it out of that place. What would you do if this was your home?
They can't move out because then they can't record the activity that they're seeing.
Smells like bullshit. Not to sound like a broken record, but that's just a load of bullshit.
Yeah, that's, it's like, we get it.
You're serious.
Right.
Hey, I can be stupid too.
Good lord. Anyways.
Number 4, Haunted Studio. When you're laying down some beats alone at night, the last thing you want to see is a phantom specter drift past a window out of the corner of your eye. This video was posted by East Coast Radio's YouTube channel in October of 2013. In the description they write, "In the middle of Shershin's late night show, the lights and desk shut down and a mysterious figure appeared in the studio area. This area is secured, nobody can get in it without fingerprint authorization, and shows no one entered the studio complex apart from Shershin himself. If we take the studio's word for it, you must admit that such events would be creepy, and when you watch the video itself, you feel even more unnerved. The shot shows Shershin at the mixing console, the lights dancing up and down the table, all the lights in the studio are on. A moment later, they all shut off. Apart from the computer monitors and emergency lights, darkness falls over the studio. Shershin picks up the phone to call someone and stands up. Watch the window off to his right. A dark, hulking figure lurks past, which seems to alarm Shershin, as no one is supposed to be in the studio. He heads over to the window to get a better look before returning to the phone. The mysterious figure doesn't appear again. While likely not a phantom, as the mystery man looks too solid to be supernatural, what would an intruder be doing entering a studio at night, being that no theft was mentioned? It doesn't seem like burglary was the motive. And why did the lights go out? All very mysterious. Do you think you know what caused this?
Yeah, what happened is they had a guy off screen flick all the light switches off, and then they had another friend of theirs walk past the window so they could there's a ghost in our studio. Go fuck yourselves in the ear, man.
With a cactus.
Fuck that. Use a stick of dynamite fused to a dildo. Just use a dynamite dildo.
Use a stick of dynamite Voldemort mentions in Wizard Swears.
Ugh.
Do you remember Potter Puppet Pals?
Actually, I don't.
Yeah, we need to look at that on the channel at some point. It's early day YouTube nostalgia. But anyways.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm probably going to cap off the stream after this video just because I gotta start making dinner around 4:30ish.
Works for me. I gotta take the dog out around 5 my time.
Alrighty, well then let's get these last 3 in.
Number 3, noises not of this world. Have you ever heard something in nature that doesn't sound natural at all? This video was cross-posted by Cursed Curses to the Chills Narrator subreddit, who thought these sounds were weird enough to share. Originally posted to What Is This by Sir M Sport, the Redditor explains that the strange sound seems to be originating from the woods and the sky surrounding his house in rural Georgia. He said although his phone ran out of battery, he heard the sounds long after the recording ends. The user asks the Reddit community for help in identifying the source of these sounds, after asking a few of his neighbors, who said they hadn't heard such noises before. One of these neighbors, who lives on a hill, said the sounds definitely seem to be coming directly from the sky. Listen closely. The noises sound like irregular high-speed traffic for a moment. But then another tone enters in, like a spaceship door opening. The murmur continues, oscillating slightly. There are many theories in the comments, with Wolfish Fluff coming up with one of the most likely theories, suggesting that it sounds like a power plant or a generator farm. He notes the revving up sound could be the activation. He writes, my guess is that there's one of these facilities somewhere in your area, and the sound is coming from the sky because you're far enough away that basically the sound is bouncing off the atmosphere and then traveling to you. This would cause the muffling and the distortion.
Okay, folks, excuse me 1 second. I gotta go calm my dog down. Alright, sorry about that. I have no idea what the hell that was about. I have no idea what the hell makes my dog just flip out and bark at random shit half the time. I don't know, you probably heard kids laughing outside and flipping out.
Well, I reckon around this time is when Christmas break is for most people across the United States.
Yeah, I think, I'm positive Christmas break starts very soon at least for Cape Girardeau County.
Right.
So
we live in a strange time
Oh, and as far as the sound effects goes, I'm willing to bet it's a stock sound effect of a monster growl that they put in because it sounds eerie.
That's the most likely. That's the most likely thing.
Because I'm not buying this bullshit about, oh, it's an engine, oh, it's a generator, oh, it's this.
Yeah. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it one bit either.
Other less likely theories include alligators, unknown flying objects, or a big tunnel. Any other suggestions? What do you think these sounds may be? Number 2, visit with grandma. Things can get out of hand. This video reveals when people and things have gone just a little too far. Sometimes those darndest things send chills down our spine. This video will make you question the afterlife. Tariq Elite writes, a woman goes to her mother's grave to visit. Her little girl seems to be waving and talking to someone and even kisses them.
What are you waving at, Leigh?
Bye, kids. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Tariq goes on to ask if it's true that they can see into spiritual realms. The video shows a sweet girl, likely not older than 2, standing near a headstone waving. She appears to be looking up into the nothingness but seeing something. She greets the invisible specter, standing on the top of the grave to get a better look. She even reaches with one pointed finger before dismounting from the grave. Some in the comments suggest that the young girl's frequency hasn't been fully compromised yet by the earth, while others say that our ancestors are always with us. Do you agree? Are young ones able to visually access a frequency that we're not capable of reaching? This video seems to be proof that there really is something just beyond the veil. Before we get to number 1,
I will say that I have vague memories of my sisters saying that they could see a ghost in my dad's basement in Mount Pulaski, Illinois.
I had an uncle who worked there. Don't they have a high school?
They do.
Yeah. Sometimes you see it.
And there's no clear sign of an actor or that so far this is the only one that's even remotely plausible and not at all douchey.
Not staged.
Yeah.
my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new video we upload every Tuesday. Number 1. Overflowing auto rickshaw. Many drivers fill their cars, buses, and bikes to the brim, but when they go a little too far, it can make the roads unsafe for travel. This is one of those cases. In this CCTV footage, an overflowing auto rickshaw causes a vehicle crossing a narrow bridge to plummet off the side. The incident occurred in Orcha town in India. Off-balancing the car with its 5 passengers. Although it appears everyone in the auto rickshaw was alright, the auto rickshaw was speeding over the bridge, where it impacted with the car. Despite the driver of the car attempting to avoid it, it didn't avoid toppling over the bridge into the water below. A moment later, 2 men can be seen trying to climb out of the submerging vehicle. One of these men had the foresight to grab the baby and try to give him to the onlookers overhead on the bridge. He wasn't safe yet. He fell back into the water and one of the men jumped in to save him. Thankfully, everyone made it out of the water as the spectators helped rescue them from the river. They were taken nearby for medical attention. Unfortunately, the culprit who caused this fled the scene. Thanks for checking out this video.
Unsurprisingly, India, where incidents like that are infuriatingly common.
Yeah, we're talking about traffic incident. What are you eating? If we're talking about traffic incidents, then yeah.
Yeah, and thanks to Gavin Newsom, they've brought that here to our highways.
Good Lord.
See also those 2 incidents from earlier this year of truck drivers who were illegal immigrants who didn't speak a lick of English, who couldn't pass their CDL tests but got CDLs anyway, and they each caused an auto accident that resulted in multiple deaths.
And yet apparently we're racist for wanting to close off the borders. I just don't get this world anymore, dude. It's infuriatingly.
That rhetoric is what radicalizes people.
Pretty much.
I don't know, but before we go too far into that subject, yeah, I think we're gonna cap it off here because I gotta get dinner in the oven here soon.
Yeah.
And I haven't decided what my next playthrough is. I'm kind of not doing the whole holiday special thing, at least as far as my gameplay videos go, because I found like that I'm trying to minimize the amount of unnecessary pressure that I put on myself. And that's kind of, if I try to do a holiday special now, it's just gonna burn me out quicker than before. I'm kind of wanting to slow down my personal workload so that I'm not overloading myself as much as I have been since I started doing gameplay content. Because it's just been go, go, go for the last almost 5 years.
Ever since your console shortage video.
Yeah, ever since I started doing, well, not only since I started doing content again, but especially since I started doing gaming content. So I'm trying to slow down my personal workload. So uploads may be substantially more scarce moving forward, but that's by design to prevent me from going insane and driving myself into a position where I just dread the very idea of doing content in general.
Right.
I also want to play longer games. I want to try getting into RPGs, which is a genre that I've always struggled with. Okay, I have no idea why in the hell several of Random Gamer's chats did not make it into why I'm only just now seeing them. It says, sorry if I don't respond. If you guys call out to me, I'm at work. Well, I didn't even, for some reason, the chat wasn't even loading your comments, Random Gamer, so fuck. Great job, YouTube. Just offload all your systems to AI, except the AI couldn't find its own ass with a GPS and written instructions. That's great. That's fucking great work, Google.
My dog looked at me like, why the fuck are you clapping?
He also says, you guys know Chills made a song with Easy Mac. I don't even know who Easy Mac is, so
I think I do.
And I guess he's referring to the one that we said sounded like a stock monster sound. He said, hydroelectric power plants make noises like that. I live near one. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't know why that would be on scary videos that went too far.
Guess someone heard a noise and thought, hey, supernatural.
Underground-ish Canadian rapper. Okay, that explains why I've never heard of him, because that's kind of not my scene. I'm more of a metalhead.
Same.
I was, for a while, bopping Adam Calhoun and Ryan Upchurch, but now, every time I go to their channels, one is bitching about the other, and it's just turned into like the rap equivalent of Rachel and Ross from Friends.
Oh, Lord.
It's like, can somebody please inject some testosterone into them at any point, please? Not really my scene either. I just happen to be aware of them. Hey. Well, as I was saying, and like I was saying earlier, I'm trying to get into more RPGs, because right now the only one I've played on the channel is Parasite Eve, and I still need to finish the Chrysler Building, but I got stuck at the cockroach boss fight.
I hate the cockroach.
I was looking at starting with ARPGs, so that because that would probably be more my speed than the traditional turn-based RPG style.
Oh, right.
I'm still trying to figure out what my next playthrough is, and I'm leaning hard towards Extermination for the PS2. Because that's kind of an underrated title from the early PS2 library.
Wait, what is?
Extermination. It's like Resident Evil meets The Thing.
Oh. If I saw gameplay for that, I might know what it is.
But, yeah, I was going to do a Christmas special playthrough, but then I was like, you know what, that's just going to put unnecessary pressure on myself, and I'm trying to minimize that as much as possible.
Yeah, he already has to take blood pressure medication.
Yeah.
Hence why when I joined, he said, what's up, besides my blood pressure?
Yeah.
I took all I could not to say hard dicks in airplanes.
I don't know, but either way...
I could have also said a guy from Sex Summit to the ER.
Yeah.
But in any event...
Yeah, so we are going to cap it off here, because I got to throw dinner in the oven. Random Gamer, appreciate you very much for showing up. Kason, I appreciate your contributions to the stream as always.
I try.
We will be back next Friday, the day after Christmas, and we'll probably be checking out Better Watch Out. I think that would be the ideal one for Bottom of the Bin, like you said, Kason.
Yeah, and we can just say, if we're still doing this next year, we can just do Jack Frost next year.
Yeah. But,
and we could do a double, but probably not a good idea.
Yeah. So...
And that's 2 movies I have to remember.
But in any event, I gotta hop off here, so I will catch you guys later.